Hello world, this is Empress Mika coming to you guys from in my car, as you guys can see. I just had to stop and do this quick video because my experience over the past couple of days have been just amazing. I had the pleasure of attending the women's conference with the Royal Gems at Dominion City Church in Norcross on Saturday, which was a wonderful, great experience for me. And it was really what I needed at that time, And of course, in everyday life, I will definitely take the words of the speakers and apply them to my life. Now, the reason why I did this video is because I have like a mini testimony to share with you guys on the topic that we discussed in the women's conference. Was basically about having a more positive mindset so that you can attract more positive things into your life. Of course, most people know that on a day-by-day basis we have tens of thousands of thoughts, and majority of those thoughts are negative. And it's like we focused on utilizing the scripture to be able to bring us to a point where we can focus on the positive aspects of life and think more positively and train ourselves to think on a positive note so that we can attract more positive things in our life, no matter what area it is, whether it's family life, whether it's work, whether it's with your children, or whatever it may be. Because of course, if you have a positive mindset, you're going to speak more positive things, so more positive things are going to come to pass. Now, the reason why I had to do this video now is because the very next day I was provided the opportunity to put these words or this action into fruition, if you will. Now, what happened was I did something for someone out of the kindness of my heart. And anyone who knows me really well knows that I'm very frugal when it comes to money, aka cheap. So I did this favor, I didn't put any stipulation on the favor or whatever. And after I did this, instead of being happy that I did something for someone who was in need, all I can focus on was the fact that I spent this amount of money that I wasn't planning on spending. And I ended up calling my friend. Her and I were talking for a while, and then the more and more I talked, and then I kept thinking, well, Shamika, why are you thinking this negative thing when you just did something good for someone? You just gave someone a blessing, And the more and more I thought about it, I was like, hold on. And I started focusing more on the positive aspect. I wasn't upset anymore. And it wasn't that I was upset with the person. It was because I was upset with the fact that I had to spend more money than I planned to, just being honest. So, like I said, the more and more I started focusing on the positive aspect that I blessed someone, the less negative things that were going through my mind about the money. So, sometimes I do Uber on the weekends, and I had the pleasure of picking up this young lady from a country club. Looks like she was having a bad day at work. So, she was, in tears and just frustrated and a little upset. So she called her boyfriend, and he told me to just take her down the road, and he asked me if I would stay with her because it would be about 20 minutes until he got there. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I could have kept driving and made a little bit more money, but I decided to, why not? Let me just sit here with her because right now she just needs someone there. And so she ended up offering to get me some food. And she was like, do you want to get something to eat? And I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. And we ended up going to Ted's, and I've never been there before. So when we sat down, she was like, get whatever you want. Please don't be shy. Just get whatever. It doesn't matter. And I was like, okay. So I ordered my food, and then her boyfriend appeared. And we were sitting there at the table talking for a little while. And she was like, do you mind if we just go and pay for your food? Because I'm ready to leave. I'm just not doing too well right now. And I said, sure. So then her boyfriend pulls out some money and put money on the table. And I'm like, hold on, this is way more than what my food costs. He said, it's okay because you had to deal with a lot. And it was crazy because it was enough money for me to pay for my food, leave a nice tip, and still pocket money. And the money that was left over actually was more than what I spent doing providing the blessing to someone else. So I just had to share this with you guys because it was just so amazing to me how my thinking changed from the positive to the negative, and then look what happened. I got the money back that I paid, so I wasn't missing anything. I got a free meal, which was wonderful because I've never been to Ted's before, and it was delicious. And also I was able to bless someone else with a tip. So just wanted to let you guys know that no matter how the situation may look, just focus on the positive things and the positive aspects, because definitely what you think about does attract things. So if you think about the negative, you're going to attract negative. If you think about the positive, you're going to attract positive. So you guys have a great day. Comment, subscribe, like, and once again, this is Emperor Mika checking out. Bye.